This is just great. Yep, I know you noticed something a lot different right now. I know you're probably going to be asking, okay, where's the Hummer? Hummer's fine. It's fine. Nothing happened to it. I have some explaining to do, and I'm going to have to... Is that guy running with a GoPro on his head? That's pretty cool. I'm running on a GoPro too. Hopefully you guys can hear the audio, but anyways, yeah, for the past couple of weeks it's been rough, but I know I'm gonna explain to you the deal with this. What am I doing with the 2017 Expedition? And yes, what's with the Texas tag? So I work for a business where my job is to maintain the vehicles, and the owner of the vehicle got into a huge rear-end accident on the freeway traveling back for work, and here's the aftermath. Here's the videos of it, and you'll see the extent of the damage. I featured that truck earlier, but this is actually what happened to it. Okay, so this is the rear end accident of the rear tailgate on this Escalade. Fortunately, got into a huge rear end accident with a Dodge Ram. So it did really good damage on it. So it busted up the taillights. That thing is encased. The good thing the LEDs didn't get destroyed, but the casing is completely wrecked. And we're seeing the LED lights. It's a little damage right here. Ow, almost sliced myself. Bottom here, if you look right on that is the rear sensor. This thing is completely discombobulated right now. And the whole rear, the tailgate system is jammed officially. It's pretty much, the pin is like locked in place. Over here, dent over here, completely like caved in. I mean, the massive side, if you've seen a Dodge Ram, and from the information I got, it was a 2015 Dodge Ram. That's a pretty big truck with a big front. And if you hit the rear end of this Cadillac Escalade, it's like, I don't know. That's a new one. An SUV getting rammed by a Ram. An Escalade got rammed by a Ram. This is scuffed, dented in. This reflector light cracked right here and got caved in, pushed in here. This thing got bent down. Reflector light disappeared. But the main damage is coming from the underside. So right there, you can see like the muffler tip is actually completely bent. It's actually caved in there. So I'm not sure that this whole muffler system is completely like shifted backwards or something. But by the way, that little drip is coming from right there, if you are wondering. So, but I'm not sure. The exhaust system may have gotten pushed into the resonator. I'm gonna have to check on that, but I'm gonna show it. There's other safety systems in there. Like, we have the mechanism for the automatic tail liftgate system, where if you kick it, you can open the tailgate. I posted a video on doing the liftgate by kicking it, but this is where the system is located, under here, and you can see all the components, all the circuits under, and I think the module is right here, and somewhere along the line, somewhere within the system is completely bent. So I don't know about the severity of the damage. I'm not sure about this one, but rear system is completely destroyed on this 2015 Escalade. Unbelievable. Escalade got rammed by a Ram, but I don't blame the well, it's a rear end, but I'm just thankful the driver is safe and sound on it. And by the way, I work for a small business where my job is to maintain these vehicles, and yeah, I got a lot of work to do. I'm going to be working with this for quite some time. This whole thing is gone. It's ripped. And I wish I had the clip of it, but I'm showing you the severe damages of this Escalade to show how strong it is. And nothing happened to the front of the Escalade. Thank goodness, it's a rear end. But this whole thing can be replaced. But my biggest worry is all the components that are sitting under here, the driver assistance system and the liftgate system, is my biggest concern. You can't open it. I'm going to show you what happened. It's jammed. It's completely jammed. You can't even open it. It's pushed in. But you can't open this. But I would slam it, but I have to gently push it like so. But that's the severity of the damage that we see here. I'll keep you posted on this situation, but hopefully we get some good idea of the estimate of the damage, if this is repairable or is this a complete write-off. I really hope it's not a write-off, because I'm mostly concerned about the exhaust system over here, because that's completely bent, and if it shifts then it could cause so much problems, and I don't want to hit the AC system. That's one of my biggest concerns about it. And I don't mind the kick liftgate, but that could be easily replaced. My biggest concern is the rear exhaust. That's my exhaust system on this. So this was a pretty big accident on this Escalade, but I'm glad. Most importantly, I have to say the driver is safe. He is well. He got little minor injuries, but it's not too bad. But I just want to let you guys know, stay safe, drive safe, and pay attention. Be sober-minded of what are you doing. People are being reckless now, and I don't want you to suffer this huge incident. And just no words. I can't even explain it. But stay safe. Wear your seatbelts. Be sober-minded. Be looking at all directions. And most importantly, be grateful that you have another chance to live another day. Otherwise, it would have been worse. It would have been worse if it was anything smaller. But I could say that this Escalade handled it like a trooper, and handled a Dodge Ram, which is impressive. You can see the paint from right there, paint from the owner, and all the scuff marks and everything. This, by the way, this thing, I don't know where you see it. This thing is all coming out. It's ripped off. So the insurance is coming. We're going to be taking care of this, and we're going to see from there. If you guys want an update, just let me know. We'll see from there. But my main message is stay safe, everybody. Most importantly, I'm glad the driver is okay. That's my biggest thing. I mean, this is the owner's car, and I work for him. And I'm grateful he's alive, because I don't know what to do. And I'm going to do my best to keep things up to date and make things safer. So yeah, that's exactly what happened. It had a huge rear end accident, and apparently there was another truck that came in. He didn't stop. I don't know what happened to him. He probably didn't pay attention, or maybe texting, as always. Usually what happened with rear end accidents is like people will text or not even pay attention. And just thankful that the owner is alive. I'm happy. I'm pleased. Car's obviously substantially damaged. A lot of damage has been taken on it. It took all the impact, but I'm just glad the owner survived. No issues. He managed to limp its way back home, and with no issues. So I send it and we got the insurance involved, and I got the dealership that partners with that insurance, and everything went nice and smooth. So everything went great. I want to say the insurance name, but privacy reasons, I'm not going to do it. So I appreciate it. I appreciate the insurance for getting involved and helping us out, and thanking the dealership for helping us during the rough time. So, and also the rental company that provided this, even though it has a Texas tag on it, I mean, it's not bad. Right now I'm driving a 2017 Expedition. It's not too bad. It just everyone has been talking about the Expedition, how it is, and I've been talking about this for a while when they got rid of their Triton V8 and for this EcoBoost. To be quite honest, I still hold hard to this one. I mean, I'm driving it, it's just it lost its identity of what it is to be an Expedition, and yes, I could feel it. It's actually a lot much lighter. I mean, it makes a huge difference. Like, look at this Triton. It sounds really nice. That sounds mean, but this one just, it's too quiet. I'm not feeling it. It's cool. I mean, it's nice to try out different things. Like right now, it's got boost. Well, it has the EcoBoost, like 3.5 liter twin turbo V6 on it. I feel the boost on it. That's because it has a twin turbo on it. Obviously, it's gonna accelerate and give it that nice jump. But as you all know, like you all remember watching my previous videos, I've been driving the GL550. It had the V8 on it, but it also had the twin turbo V8, bi-turbo V8 on it. And with that powerful V8 engine with a twin turbo on it, I mean, it's like, it's a different story. I mean, it gives a lot of boost on it. And I get it has a lot of boost on this. Like, if I tap a little bit, I can hear slightly a little bit the turbo spooling up. I hear it a little bit. You don't hear it on the GoPro, but I hear it. But it's spacious and everything. I'm gonna give a general talk about it, but 50, I gotta be good. Police, Florida Highway Patrol. Be kind. Be kind always. But I'm just grateful that the owner is safe and well. Not much, no injuries. He's managed. The car was a complete mess because of the impact. We lost a lot of debris, but it's in the shop right now. Hopefully we'll get it back. But I want to talk about this Expedition. I mean, they got all the features on this, and like the navigation and all the things. Like, it has dual climate, got the push button ignition. This has the tow haul mode on it, and if you're towing or something like that, this is really useful. If you drive pickups or something like that, this is really useful. It has all the buttons, the cruise control right here to control. This controls like this side, and this one controls the other side for the radios. This is the radio, the phone, and the voice activation. But I mean, it has all these features. It has this manual thing on here, tow haul mode. But I just want to talk about basically like the overall like experience, like driving wise. I mean, it just feels light with the V6. I mean, it got the power, it got the torque and all that. and it's nice, but it's just the character of what it is to be a true SUV. It really desperately needs a V8. I have to be honest with you. Back in the old days when the Expedition was all that, like it had the Excursion. The Expedition was like the medium-sized version of the Excursion a long time ago, and it's for big cars and meant to compete against the Tahoe. And seeing this, like with the government regulation, the reason they went with the V6 was because of the CAFE standards presented by the administration beforehand. I'm not gonna name it. I think everyone knows about it, but the CAFE standards in 2012 requiring all vehicles to be fuel efficient with 54.5 miles to the gallon by 2025. Thank goodness that was gotten rid of, and probably, hopefully, they could come back with a V8. That's what I'm hoping from Ford. And it's not a bad SUV. I kid you not. It has all the features. It's just, it needs a V8.
Unlock?
No, not unlock. So, it really needs a V8. To be quite honest, it really needs a V8. It's just begging for a V8. I think it should have had that 5.0 liter V8 engine from the F-150, and it's sad that Ford had to go that route. I'm disappointed in them. So that's my general consensus on it. But it's not a bad SUV with all the stuff. I mean, it's all as spacious as the other vehicles like the Escalade. I mean, the Escalade that I've driven, I mean, it's spacious. It got the cup holders and all that stuff. It got, I mean, the floor shifter, I mean, I like the organization on this one. The floor shifter is a little smaller and all this. This is great. I mean, I like the general idea on this one with the floor shifter here and all that. But I'm a big ups performance guy, and if I feel like something like this needs something for great performance, I mean, it got great stats, great performance on paper and all that stuff, but for me, the way I view performance is based on experience and putting this out in the real world and trying this out in the real world. It's just, for my flavor, it's just, it's missing something. It really needs the kick. It needs the spice. It's like, I don't hear a roaring V8 on this one. It's kind of like
Red light camera.
Here, and then turbo. The turbos are kicking in. BRB. Hopefully I don't hit the curb. And don't miss a light. Come on, turbos. I hear a faint whistle from the turbos on it when I boost. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I have respect for the turbos, but I'm a supercharger guy. I like superchargers. It's just, it's too quiet. The parts is, the thing with turbos is that it's too expensive. The parts are too expensive. It's so much maintenance, and it takes so much time to repair it. I mean, I have respect for them, but, and it got a lot of boost. Here's my little pet peeve with this one. Where's the boost gauge, dude? Seriously. Digital speedometer. Cool. It's empty. Oil temp. Gauge detail. Alright, RPM. This is what I'm looking for. I hear the turbos. I can hear it. I don't know. Do you guys want to see a review on this Escort Max? I mean, if you guys are interested of radar detectors, I mean, I could do a review on this one. And talk about it. I mean, it's up to you guys. Do you want to discuss it? I mean, let me know in the comments down below. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. I mean, people like to watch something like this, something different. People suddenly break, and even though you have so much space, then again, you have somebody like, really? Did you put a signal? Yes, you did. Never mind. You shall not judge, otherwise you will be judged.
K, band.
Don't judge too quickly, or otherwise people will judge you quickly. Mantra. That is the motto. Don't judge too quickly. So, yeah. So, my thoughts on this one is like, it's there, got power, got all this stuff. It's just, it needs a V8. Let me be real with you. Performance wise in real world and listening to this one, I need, for some people who run the families and all that stuff, they wouldn't care and all that stuff. But in reality, if you guys are like SUV performance guys or something like that, it needs a V8. I think, to be quite real, we need a V8 on this one. And that's my thought on it. So I would want to bring up a topic about the new, there's a new RST Suburban that come out, but I might have to do a separate video on that. There may be a news video that I'll post really soon in the coming days, but I wanted to discuss to you where I've been for quite some time, and before you get a panic of what's going on. And I posted another video on my other channel, so please look at that. It's actually a pressure washer video that I got. It's recently got, and I will be using that pressure washer for my future videos on this channel. So please subscribe to that other channel. And if I'm not posting on this channel, my auto channel, please subscribe to my other channel, please. I mean, I have 2 accounts. Please go to the other channel as well. I'm the same guy. I run 2 channels. I have no issue with it. You still communicating with the same guy. So, just, if you want to ask a question, if I'm not answering on my other channel, you could ask me the same question on the other channel. I will answer it. I'm still the same person. And so I'm going to put on the end annotations of my channel. My first channel, my main channel. So, please subscribe to that, and we'll take it from there. So, yeah, so that's my general update on you guys, and here's my thoughts on the Expedition. And yes, there's tags on it. This Texas tags on it, and it's already, you guys can see the blur. It's already blurred already, and I apologize if it's kind of annoying, but it's there. So, or I know I'm not gonna blur it. So that's my general update with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, well, I'll see you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. I mean, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Just, yeah.